Oh, that's good. That's wonderful. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on Mary and Cristiano as they perform their solo tonight next to Taylor Dane. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're just 2 minutes away from start time. We're going to ask for our competitors to exit the dance floor now. Please go back to the on-deck area, check in. And a very good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome you to the Saturday evening session of the 2018 Ohio Star Ball. Good evening, everyone. We are opening this evening's session with our Professional American Smooth Championship. Our judging panel for this event, please welcome Debbie Avalos-Kasumi, Mark Brock, Nicole Carroll, Rufus Dustin, Jonathan Roberts, Rosendo Fumero, David Hamilton, Colin Hillary, Sarwat Kalubi, David Kloss, Elena Kazovich, Jim Morento, Armando Martin, Gary McDonald, Thomas Milnicki, Marion Nicole, David Nemchek, Marina Trzinov, and G.G. Thomas. We'd like to invite all of our American Smooth competitors to join us on the dance floor. Judges, 40 couples competing. We are going to do a 30-second all-on of waltz, and then we are going to ask you to recall 19 from 3 heats. Judges, that's going to be 18 from 3. Places competitors. 30-second all-on. Waltz music, please. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put those hands together and give a great round of applause to the 2018 Ohio Star Ball American Smooth Championship competitors. key competitors. Let's hear it for your couples, ladies and gentlemen. Heat 1. We invite you to remain relaxed or
Welcome to
please.
the final Saturday evening session of 2018 Star Ball with Nadia and Tony.
Judges, once again, we're recalling number 18, Summer 3.
Styles. Judges.
18 couples from 3 heats. This is Stephen McCann and Elisa McCann.
As you notice at home, American style is a little different than ballroom. This is where the couples do separate and they have to have a great balance between closed work and open work. It's a little bit more artistic, and I do believe that this is a true form of what Fred and Ginger was trying to do over the years.
Yes, and how it's evolved from the days of Fred and Ginger. American Smooth is becoming famous all around the world, with many of our teachers traveling abroad to introduce the style.
And
This is going to be amazing because we have 41 couples. We're going to get into down to 6. And
tonight also is the fact that this might be the biggest competition in a sense of every single one of the couples has their own style. So it's literally, what do you prefer? Because even the entire final, the way it's ranked, every single couple looks different. So this is the hardest for the judges to decide who they like and who they don't. Beautiful dance.
It's so unique, and especially for all the foreign couples coming here to America, this style is unique because it doesn't exist in the rest of the world, and there's so much freedom and beauty here in the American Smooth, that especially for 10 dance couples where they have an opportunity to use their skills from the ballroom and the Latin. Right.
And for all of you that watched So You Think You Could Dance, Dancing with the Stars, America's Got Talent, this is what you end up seeing the most of. American Smooth is the exact style that everybody tends to prefer.
Oh, tonight it's going to be a big battle. Oh, yeah. And we know that we will be having a battle when it comes to that final. So in anticipation, we're just...
Yeah, any of the couples that were in a final and a semifinal last year, they tend to get exemption. They actually have a choice whether they want to dance the first round or not. Yeah, and I remember when I was competing, they always gave me that choice, and I always took the choice of dancing in it. Yeah, I wanted to warm up. I wanted to feel the floor. I always took, I thought of that round as a warm-up round every time. So
As we...
they get 20 minutes between rounds, and that's actually an NDCA rule. National Dance Council of America, which is our governing body, has decided that 20 minutes is sufficient time that couples need rest, but not get cooled off so much that they would need to re-warm. So the body stays somewhat warm, that way they can come back and do the same performance again. And the body stays in optimum position, athletic position in a sense. These dresses are beautiful. They're a little bit more creative. As you saw in the ballroom, there was a lot more feathers, and some of the dresses are a little bit more designed for the movement.
Seem to have like the wings that you have in
Correct.
Cruise where I'm assuming because all the touring is
Correct. This is where you have to be extremely clever about designing a dress that complements your choreography. And as you, a lot of the girls tend to go towards like Latin and ballroom mix, like a medley. Nadia, do you have a favorite as far as dresses?
Oh, at this point in time, I don't have a favorite just yet, but a lot of very beautiful dresses. I mean, this beige dress right here that Adele is wearing is very, has a little bit Latin influence with a lot of nude material, but it's still very complimentary. Yes, it is. It's very dramatic. So, you know, there's a lot of creativity that shows up with these dresses, and sometimes it takes a few minutes just to capture the idea and then decide, yeah, whether or not we're liking it or whether it's appropriate for the style. And, you know, yeah, and you know, we have to keep moving on. So the creativity and the innovation is very important. Now, what we can see is that our U.S. champions, Nick and Victoria, are actually here dancing in the first round. And the reason for that is because last year at this time they missed the event. And I believe it was because they were in Europe competing at a classic show dance event, which is again taking place at the same time.
Just recently, Nick and Victoria actually competed at the Hollywood competition where Max and his partner ended up beating them. You were there, right, Nadia?
Yes, it was a very surprising upset, but our second place couple actually beat the current champion, having won 3 out of the 4 dances. And, you know, it does happen, and sometimes it's good to shake things up and let couples remember that you can't rest on your laurels. So that is the battle that we will be seeing later tonight in the final.
It's hard to stay the champion.
That's right.
And I think you need to pick up with your style that is working and you're one with it. So now you have a new couple on your tails, which I'm going to see this one. Max and Tatiana. Focus, they're hungry. They've experienced beating champions.
That's right. There's push. They're pushing. They're knocking on the door.
So that's
Well, sometimes, you know, having just that one little upset can really light the fire. And so we will see that once we get to the second round and Max and Tatiana are in the competition, because at this point in time they are exempt.
Actually, while I was the champion, either with Ina or with Lena, I never lost a dance. I'm actually proud of that, but I also didn't give anybody a chance to beat me, because after winning it the second time, I decided to retire. It really did, actually. It cost me a lot of money. That's why I ran out of money. Well, Lena was the best girl I danced with, so for me, once you dance with the best, there's no point to try to the rest.
And what's also very wonderful about the time when Tony was competing was you had the television, the TV show Dancing with the Stars was coming on the scene. You had much more exposure from of ballroom dancing to the general public. And so there was great opportunity for competitors like Tony and Elena and many of that era. And that didn't exist in the time when I was competing. So, you know, it's wonderful. It's really wonderful that there's so many additional opportunities besides competing for dancers to use their talent.
And places seats, please. And tango music, please.
That's really a great platform for these newer pros to gain exposure and gain more experience as well. Right, that's right. That's right.
The moment you make the final, it immediately takes you out of being able to dance Rising Star. Also, the couples don't want to dance the Rising Star once they make the final. Exactly.
All right. Well, that defeats the purpose of what the Rising Star category.
I guess at that point you've already risen.
You've risen. That's right.
Does that make us falling stars? Every dance is lasting 15 seconds.
Yes.
That's awesome. Here comes one of my favorite dances, the foxtrot.
I really think it's beautiful how here in this style, it's very acceptable for the women to have their hair loose. And it's so free, and you know, it really adds to their sense of characterization and the whole feeling of free movement. I mean, the hair that is up is always very elegant. Right, they. Right. A nice playful move by.
And Foxtrot, thank you, Lindsay. And places each. Foxtrot, music, please. And places E3. Foxtrot music, please. Thank you, E3.
When they split the heats, did you ever watch the other competition? Not yet.
I'm sorry.
When they split the heats, like when the first heat takes a break. Let's say if you're part of the first heat, would you watch the rest of the competition?
Oh, I did not, because if I did, I knew that I might pick up some mannerisms that I was trying to actually avoid. I could be very easily influenced. The whole point when I was not on the floor was to stay focused, concentrate on my own body and my own intention for the rest of the competition, you know? So,
Thank you, Heat 1. Nice round of applause for Heat 1, ladies and gentlemen. And place to seat 2. Via these walls, music please.
Oh,
And the Viennese Walls. Thank you, Heat 2. Nice round of applause for Heat 2. And the Viennese Walls. Thank you, Heat 3. Ladies and gentlemen, a great round of applause for Heat 3 and all of our competitors in this first round of your Open Professional American Smooth Championship. Five, Samuel Hockey and Katharina Hermanova.
Same techniques with the legs for these. Many of them are skiers.
Yes, skiers, basketball. They play basketball, soccer players.
From Massachusetts, couple 744, Alexander Kalenya
And then they get all dressed up in their suits and ball gowns and do something classy.
It's amazing. Some of the top couples that I know in New York. One day I was walking on the street and they were going to college, and you look at them. And you
and
never
from New York,
imagine
couple
that they would be in a
764, Alexander Dubovic
the weekend
and
before,
Ricky Taylor.
fully in costume, dancing, and then you see them in the street, and you're like, wait a second, that's not you.
Right, exactly.
They look so mature here and so adult-like in a sense. A lot of these kids are 18, 19 years old.
Thank you, competitors. And places once again, couples, your final dance, quick step. And music, please.
All right, here we come with that last and final dance, quick step. See if our couples all have the same amount of energy. Nadia, do you have a winner in this group?
I don't have a winner yet, but I love the energy. I love the flexibility these kids show. Even if they do tend to be on the edge of breaking the rules.
Right.
But I think it's exciting.
I love this couple.
I do too.
For me, they're my winners.
I took a chance on a wild romance, but you wouldn't let me go. A sexy assassin with a passion for fashion. She's on just a kill, with a license to thrill. And see what happens. She's on just a kill, and I reckon I will. So make it happen. On just a kill. On just a kill.
Do we have at the final of our Hamilton International Ballroom? We have a full full house tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your open amateur international ballroom championship finalists.
So coming up next will be the professional smooth semifinal.
Then we have the results in front of us as far as who are 12 semifinalists. We have a couple of surprises here. We're not going to say anything until they're called out on the floor. But looking at the sheet, I think we see 2 or 3 couples that made this semifinal. It's a good result for them.
Good results.
And we do want to announce that our next round of the American Smooth Division will happen at 8:35. That's 8:35.
All right, so we have about 5 minutes before
Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue on with our competition,
semifinal of our American
we have
Smooth.
a special presentation for you. It is not a performance, but an acknowledgement. If we can have your attention, please. This is a story about how dancing is really the fountain of youth. We have someone here in the audience this evening who is a native Georgian and always wanted the opportunity to dance competitively. However, there was no opportunity or money at the time when she was young to be able to do this. So, she began ballroom dancing after reaching retirement age. She began dancing with Yari Muller in Atlanta, Georgia in 2005. She has 14 routines in smooth rhythm and international ballroom. She is Penny Parker, and she is going to be 98 years young. Ladies and gentlemen, please put those hands together and give a grand round of applause to Miss Penny Parker.
How about that? See, that's what I love about
98 years old.
98 years old, and there she is out on that dance floor. She's going to show us a little bit of
Miss Penny Parker, ladies and gentlemen.
how fun is that?
This is fantastic.
Oh, now they're going to quick step off the dance floor. Look at her. Oh, there we go, 98. Yeah, being presented a rose from our organizer, Sam Sedano.
Dance
Thank
is truly
you.
for everyone.
It is, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do one general dance.
You could be a
and then
super
we'll be
athlete,
back.
and you
With
can
the
get into
next
this. You
round
could
of
be
our
somebody who's
professional American
retired,
Championship.
looking for a new hobby to keep them young, like Penny. And she's an inspiration to all of us. Many of us have known her. We've seen her dancing at a lot of events. She's from the Georgia area, and she's always got a smile on her face. She's always positive, and she may not be able to move like people younger than her, but man, she gets out on that floor. She enjoys every measure.
The joy.
Right?
You can see the joy. Just watch her smile.
It really is. That was a great tribute. All right, we're going to take a little break, and then we'll be back with that semifinal of our professional American Smooth.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We invite you all to clear the dance floor and return to your seats. We are now going to proceed with our next event, and that is the semi-final round of your Open Professional American Swim Championship.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
We're
We
going to
have the
ask our
semi-final
adjudicators to
round
take the
of the
places,
American
please.
Smooth Championship coming up. 12 couples have been recalled. I can see that a couple of the couples were left out in this particular round. So tonight the judges are informed. They are going to mark everything that they see. So whoever dances well tonight is going to make it through. We're going to have a nice battle up at the top. We have the top 3 couples in the country here. Matt and Tatiana. We have Nick and Victoria. And we have Travis and Jim at top. These 3 couples have been competing all over the country trying to beat each other, but here's their opportunity for Ohio Stoneball Championship.
Thank you, judges. We now proceed with pro heat number 4, and this is the semi-final round of your Professional American Swim Championship. 12 couples recalled to the semi-final round. Judges will recall 6. It's welcome your semi-finalists, ladies and gentlemen.
In this particular championship, those 6 couples, I can only tell you that I see 4 there for sure. So there's about 2 spots in the final that people will fight for. So this semi-final is going to be a battle.
Yes, and the battle, it begins because so we have some nice result for some couple of these couples. Adele and Jane getting into the semi. That's very nice. They must be happy for that. And here we have Max and Tatiana right in front of us. And it's basically at this point where judges are already starting to pull their thoughts together for the final.
I see Nick and Victoria change clothes as well. When do you start thinking about comparing the top 2 couples if it's between them 2?
You know, in my experience, when you know that there's such a tight competition, you have it in your mind from the very first round, because you have to take note and follow a couple throughout the different rounds, because some couples start strong and they actually lose their energy and momentum as the competition progresses, while other couples start slow and increase the performance. So, you know, you have to take note of that even while you're judging earlier rounds. And here's Galina and Roman.
Beautiful couple, very well trained, both of them. Galina is no stranger to this final with her ex-partner. She was United States, she was in 2nd place in fact. So she came back with Roman and they're doing a wonderful job. Here we have Igor. Alexander is such a beautiful, beautiful dancer. Look at that extension through her leg.
Extension, yes. They're both very slim, and both of them have a tremendous amount of flexibility.
And the walls.
Beautiful out there. I feel like everybody's having a good night.
Yes.
I'm really glad I'm not judging. I find that in Smooth the music is just
And places once again, couples.
Very
so emotional.
emotional, exactly.
Tango. Music plays.
So it's just one heat now, which is a great way for the judges to compare all the couples against each other. And it actually is probably more fair this way. Aruj and Teresa, they're having a good night. Feels like they're very focused on each other, very intent. Travis and Jamie.
What I like about American style tango, you have components of paso, Argentine tango, closed work, you know, every type of tango you could ever come across exists within the American style tango. shown everybody why they should remain champions. Last year's champions were actually Jamie and Travis. Tough. So they're actually the returning champions. Here we got Roman and Galina. Nikolai made the semifinal. That's wonderful for him.
Yes.
He's quite a
And
deserving dancer.
thank you, competitors.
He might be the surprise breakthrough, actually.
That's right, because both he and Sarika are very experienced dancers, both in the ballroom and the smooth.
And from the looks of it, they look like they're dancing really well. I feel like there's only like one spot left in the final.
Right. And yet we also have, Slava and Valeria Kostenets. They are the brother and sister
And precious
team.
couples once again.
And they've been having some good results lately, and they're hoping to knock on that door, break into that final tonight.
Music please.
So we have Nikolai and Sarika, Slava and Valeria, and no doubt Marius and Teresa, who don't want to be forgotten. Yeah, Nick is certainly much more engaged in what he's doing tonight than he was a couple weeks ago. There's Slava and Valeria.
Slava's got such good training.
Crowded floor. Difficult
For 12 couples to be on the same floor, it's, even though this is probably one of the biggest floors that they can dance in.
and they are dancing full out.
And Foxtrot.
Max and Tatiana. They're always having a good time, aren't they?
Well, especially tonight.
Who's your favorite couple out there, ladies and gentlemen? Six of these couples will be returning to the final round of this Professional American Smooth Championship. Let's put those hands together, ladies and gentlemen, and give a great round of applause to these 12 semi-finalists.
It's a great crowd tonight. Everybody's excited.
Cheer your favorite couples on as our competitors take their places for their final dance in this semi-final round. Viennese Waltz. And music, please.
This crowd is so appreciative of this because every single audience member is a dancer and they know how much hard work goes into this.
That's for sure.
Oh, look at her go.
I'm flying high like a bird.
You know, they also have a chance to make that final.
I think
Yulia.
Sergey and Yulia will be in that final. The way they've been dancing lately, they've been trending towards that final the entire time. she's a magnificent dancer. He's very well trained ballroom dancer, so it's great to see them excel. Here we got Nick and Victoria showing their version of Edie's waltz. So beautiful, very controlled, deliberate movement.
Their approach is much more classical, whereas compared to some of the other couples, they're a little more integrating contemporary dance. They push the boundaries a bit more.
There we got Travis and Jamie, absolutely beautiful couple. I call them the Ken and Barbie of our world.
I can see why. And actually, aren't they originally from the BYU dance program as well?
They are from the BYU dance program. Currently, they work out of New Jersey, Fairfield, New Jersey, along with Gary and Diana McDonald.
All right, so we have some excellent dancers coming out of BYU, like Shannon Jensen
And the Viennese waltz.
in the pro rhythm.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Open Professional American Smooth semi-finalists.
Well, that's exciting. Let's see who is gonna push down that.
Honestly, I don't envy the judges right now because I was doing the calculations tonight. There was 8 couples that could have been in
And we
that
thank you,
final.
judges.
This is not an easy thing, you know. But that's why you get hired as a judge. You're basically to give your opinion, and you got to live by it.
Well, there are
And
times
ladies and
where
gentlemen, coming up
we will
next,
end
the
up with an
semi-final
eight-couple
round of our
final.
Professional
We try not to,
International Latin
but,
Championship.
some
We're ready to
couple
start
finals are very
adjudicators to
common.
take their
Eight-couple
places, please.
Finals have happened, but not as often as a 7-couple final. And then on the other hand, if it's too even, we could always end up with a 5-couple final, which would be
It
unfortunate.
has happened before. I'm not for that.
Thank you,
I would
judges.
not like
For
the
heat number 5,
couple
now the
final.
semi-final round of our Professional
rather have another
International Latin
semifinal.
Championship. 12 couples recall to the semi-final. Judges recalling 6. Let's welcome your semi-finalists, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell this crowd is ready for this, and so are the competitors. They're just rolling to
Ladies and
go.
gentlemen, here we go. Cha-cha. Music, please.
We have Jenya Maria from California. Nice swivel action. Sasha and Cheyenne.
I love this girl. I think she's so fantastic. Sasha, what a great male dancer on the floor.
Cheyenne used to be his pro-am student.
She's been working hard. Now, how many of these couples do you think have pro-am students that they brought here? They've been working all week long.
Well, some of the pros choose not to bring their students in the event that they get exhausted. You know, that is a common practice, that if they're competing, they might only concentrate on their own dancing and use other events to focus on the students. It's hard to say, you know? So this is Vlad and Annie.
From Connecticut, yes, they're a wonderful couple.
Yes.
Very inventive, yeah.
He's quite a strong man.
Cha-cha.
Got a great lead, and you can tell they have a great partnership.
couples often walk around the floor. Hopefully they know where they're going.
And places once again competitors your
I think
next
they're
dance.
just trying to breathe.
Yeah,
Samba.
but it would
Music,
probably
please.
help them if they knew exactly which place they want to go. That way they can start to save the energy. So here we have Andre and Katerina, Francesco and Sabrina Bertini, very dynamic couple. Jonas and Kathleen, 10 dance couple. Michaelo and Anastasia.
I think this might be their night.
Yeah. Vlad and Annie. They paid great attention to the lead. Ivan and Karen. Dancing open hand rocks in the samba. Jenny and Maria. Nice leg action in the samba with voltas.
I am so taken away by the power that these couples create. Amazing.
Yes. Francesca and Sabrina are very good at creating a lot of power and
Thank you,
dynamics in their
competitors.
dancing. That's one of their assets.
Who's your favorite couple out there, ladies and gentlemen?
But some couples are very good at creating line and extension, you know? So it's oftentimes it can be a judge's preference. If they prefer more stretch, more lyrical approach versus a more compact, dynamic approach.
And places couples once again.
As these couples walk around, they're finding their spot where their choreography is going to
Rumba.
be able to showcase its best qualities. They have to make sure that in proximity to the other couples, they're not too close. There's nothing I mean, it bothers me when I see couples running into each other because I don't get to see their best. Oh, look at this, so beautiful. Love that dress on her.
She's always very committed to whatever she does. Raising rocks. Oh, we have a little balance. Oop, a little balance problem there.
Watch the sunrise, say your goodbyes, off you go. Some conversation, no contemplation, hit the road.
I'm also watching Arthur and Nastasia there in the distance. The couples from New York. Very, very well trained.
On the side of the highway, baby.
Here we got Ivan. Beautiful dances from New Jersey. I love their show dance. I'm really hoping they break into the final this time.
I don't know you, but I want you so bad.
Unfortunately, sometimes in an effort to show leg action, many of these ladies will take a step that's too big, which forces them to be late when they need to arrive on their foot. So, as I'm watching, I feel very aware of the music and then the transference of weight. So this is something that they have to find. There's a delicate balance between the time of the transference of weight and wanting to show good leg action.
Here comes the paso doble.
And places couples once again.
I couldn't agree with you more. Sometimes in an attempt to try to create volume, You find ways to throw yourself off balance.
Music, please. Lovely. Thank you, competitors.
Beautiful dancing.
For the final, they'll continue the possible play till the end. On top of the second highlight. This is a professional division. These pros can win. They need to be able to go right till the end. All 3 highlights, please.
How do you really feel about that?
That's how I feel about it.
I feel like you're holding back, though.
And ladies and gentlemen, 6 of these couples will be returning to the final round of this professional Latin championship. Let's put those hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for your 12 semi-finalists.
Very end, because part of the process is who can maintain the quality throughout, the shaping, the technical.
Cheer your favorite couples on, ladies and gentlemen, as our competitors take their places for their final dance in the semi-final round, the jive.
This is when we're going to be able to tell how these couples hold up as far as stamina. This dance really tests them out, because semi-final is the first time they do all 5 dances in a row. In the other rounds, the heat was split, where you had heat 1, heat 2, heat 3. In this particular case, all 5 dances are done one after the other. What are some of the characteristics of jive, Nadia?
The rebound quality for the legs, definitely, as well as swing of the hips, especially in those syllabus figures. There should be movement through the hips, not just jumping and kicks and flicks. Have a lot of activity on the lower legs. Here we should be having more leg activity.
And the jive. Thank you, competitors.
And thank you,
Ladies
judges.
and gentlemen, your Open Professional International Latin semi-finalists.
That was an exciting round, and it'll be nice to see who makes the final. But like I said, there are still some couples that are missing out of this division. Some of our Canadian professionals, as well as some professionals
this point, they're going to be doing some awards, floor sweeps. So we are going to take a break, and we will be back with you in a short minute.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are now going to present our junior, preteen, youth, and under 21 scholarship awards, very generously sponsored by Miss Suzanne Hickman. Presenting the awards on behalf of Suzanne Hickman, please put your hands together and welcome to the dance our undefeated United States International Latin champions Bill Sparks and Shirley Johnson. And let's welcome your scholarship recipients to the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen. The winners of the Preteen 1 Ballroom Scholarship, Kirill Zakarjanov and Valerio Snitko. The winners of the Preteen 2 Ballroom Scholarship, Daniel Novikov and Michelle Vishnetsky. The winners of our Junior 1 Ballroom Scholarship, Eric Griffin and Sophia Marriott. The winners of our Junior 2 Ballroom Scholarship, Matthew Zolopetvich and Elizabetta Leja. The winners of our Youth Ballroom Scholarship, Krister Smits and Elizabeth Shlemovic. And the winners of the Under 21 Ballroom Scholarship, Alexander Dubrovnik and Ricky Taylor. And we also have the Junior Grand Slam Ballroom winners, and let's welcome for their scholarship Matvey Krasunsky and Sofia Kuznetsov. And congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, a great round of applause once again for all of our scholarship winners in our preteen, junior, youth, and under 21 categories. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations to our Grand Slam winners. And let's have a nice round of applause once again for Ms. Suzanne Hickman, our sponsor for our junior scholarships. Congratulations to all of our winners. And we thank you, Bill Sparks and Shirley Johnson.
Hello, guys.
Our next presentation is going to be the results of our Amateur International Ballroom Championship. We'd like to invite our finalists to the dance floor, please. Presenting our awards to the Amateur Ballroom Division, please welcome our sponsor for our amateur events, Ms. Adi Desharansi with Francesco Ariella. Let's have a nice round of applause for these couples, ladies and gentlemen, in this Open Amateur Ballroom Championship. And your results, your sixth place finalists from New York, couple 5'11", Florin and Natalia O'Connor Black. Your fifth place finalists from New York, couple 7'6'4", Alexander Dubovic and Ricky Taylor. Your fourth place finalists from California, couple 6'5", Archer Nebach and Michelle Yu. In third position, placing third in the waltz, third in tango, third in Viennese waltz, fourth in foxtrot, and third in the quick step. From New Jersey, couple 6'8'5", Samuel Hake and Katerina Romanova. And ladies and gentlemen, your runners-up, placing second in all dances. From Washington State, couple 6'6'9", Mikhail Vorobiev and Natalia Kozhetnikova. And ladies and gentlemen, placing first in all dances, your Open Amateur Ballroom champions from Massachusetts, couple 7'4'4", Alexander Koleniev and Olena Ablitsova. And congratulations. Great round of applause once again for your finalists and winners, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to you all. And we thank you once again to our sponsor for our amateur event, Ms. Adida Shirasi and Francesco Aria. Thank you. We're reaching Justin Deere too. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. In just a moment, we are going to proceed with the final round of our Open Professional American Saloon Championship. We invite our adjudicators to take their places, please. If we can direct your attention to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to announce our 6 finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from California, couple 121, Maximita and Tatiana Severstova. Your next finalist, couple 163 from California, Niksheria Mukin and Victoria. Your next finalist, from Florida, couple 178, Roman Malkasian and Galina Detkina. Your next finalist from Georgia, couple 284, Sergei Samshinsky and Yulia Besarab. Your next finalist from New Jersey, couple 337, Travis and Jamie Tuff. And your next finalist from California, couple 404, Yegor Novikov and Alexandra Smirnova. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you all to please rise and welcome to the dance floor, organizer of the Ohio Star Ball, Mr. Sam Sedano, our show producer, Mr. Michael Chapman, and a great round of applause for Miss America 2019, Miss Nia Franklin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the floor the organizer of the Ohio Star Ball, 41 incredible years. Your producers for tonight's show, Sam Sedano, Michael Chapman, and Pamela Bowling. Please give a warm welcome to your Miss America 2019, Nia Franklin.
God bless
started this event, it was a one-day showcase, and now look what it's turned into.
Unbelievable.
And not only is it a huge attraction for pro-ams, but this year Sam told me that it's the largest entries he's had in the children's, whether it's the amateur, preteen, junior, and divisions.
And collegiate. I mean, we have one whole ballroom just dedicated to collegiate dancers.
It's the most fun room in this entire building.
It is definitely the most fun room.
And now we
Here we go.
welcome our American Smooth finalists to take their places on the dance floor.
All right, guys, here we go. This is the event a lot of people have been waiting for all week long. The biggest event we've offered this week here at the Ohio Star Ball. We have our 6 finalists, and this is going to be a battle.
Good luck, everyone.
I can only imagine what they're feeling right
So then I shout
now.
an applause to your finalists.
I mean, when you made the final in Blackpool, how did that feel? You're on the floor at the first song.
Right.
Making the final. I mean, making the final is one hurdle.
And places couples.
It's now a new fight.
Right. Now a new fight begins, exactly.
And these couples all knew that they
Wolf
would be in the
music,
final.
please.
For me, inside, I was just roaring to just get started.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
I feel sorry for the judges because they are right now feeling like they're not going to have enough time. Now,
Full intention. So now I see Victoria really, this is better than her semi. She's so musical and sensitive.
Here we got Galina Roman. Beautiful movement across the floor.
I think Alina is one of the
And then we have Max and
Tanya.
Tanya. They are so beautiful.
And all they can do is do the dancing, do the best that they have no control over the judges.
We mentioned earlier that Nick has picked up his game a little bit in this round, and I do agree with that. I see a difference in what I saw. I didn't see him last week, though, but I did see him the week before. He's definitely...
He has changed. He's becoming a little bit more aggressive, which I like.
He's got to be.
Well, he's more, look at me, you know, you want to look at him.
But, you know, Max is dancing with a newfound confidence because right now he can smell blood, you know?
Yeah, right, exactly.
He's going after them.
Yeah, this is it. He knows he has a shot here.
And the walls.
Now, I want to just say one thing.
The costume.
Beginning when Max and Tatiana came out, they were very unique, very different, and there was a lot of resistance from the judges.
Yes, there was.
Because they were too edgy. So there has been some modification, some
Yeah, more
conforming that
finishing
went on.
touches,
So
more
this-
Check your
finesse.
favorite couples
This
on, ladies
idea
and
of
gentlemen,
being
as our
unique and
competitors take their
individual
places
is
for
a little
tango.
bit slippery slope because you
And music,
not
please.
everybody's welcoming to something
Right.
that's too different.
The component that I thought they were missing originally was the fact that every dance needed to look different. What they did at the beginning, everything was about speed. They ran into the risk of making every dance look the same.
Speed and abstract lines
and
and
now-
movements.
Correct. And at this point, they have completely transformed themselves into showing speed, however, never losing the characterization of the dance. We got the tops here, Travis and Jamie, amazing competitors, just absolutely perfect athletes. They are giving their best. They know that the battle is between first and second, but I think they think that they should be in the championship circle as well, and I believe that that is true.
I'm missing some strength through Jamie's back. See, comparatively to Nick and Max.
judge as different.
Yeah, I agree. I see that too. I see more aggression. Not necessarily going to change a vote, but can. There's another strong couple.
Absolutely. They're having a great night.
See, but Jaeger has a beautiful tango as well. Great acceleration.
I just wish he would relate to her a little bit.
A little bit more.
And the tango.
I love the determination there.
Who's your
Do you
favorite
think it's
couple out
harder
there, ladies and
with
gentlemen?
this style because it only offers 4 dances?
I think so.
You don't have that 5th dance to make as a judge. You know, it's
Well,
easier to split it.
You can easily split it, which I've done in the past, and I never feel good about it.
I never
But
do
if the
either.
couples win a dance, I can't help but mark it the way I see it.
Right,
And I find it that the 5th dance would have been helpful.
right. Be interesting if they ever bring in a 5th dance in the future.
And patience couples.
Peabody.
Peabody, quick step. I've seen
would
some
love
nice
Peabody,
demonstrations in those 2 dances.
Yes.
Actually,
Foxtrot.
Peabody would be cute.
Music, please.
It's similar to quick step, but it's its own American style.
And it would lend itself very nicely, and
Right.
it already does.
Right.
So Roman and Galena.
Beautiful. She is such.
The only place this couple is going is up. They may have to wait. There's a few couples ahead of them, but man, they are strong, powerful. She is dynamite.
He's stylish.
He is too, right?
Nice to look at.
The only thing sometimes the couples run into trouble with Foxtrot is when they're trying to be too creative with choreography, and they end up doing a lot of side-by-side work.
You know, I've heard that from several judges. That's how they feel. It's almost gets difficult to judge at times
Correct.
because they're not showing the blending of the 2 styles, closed position.
And then I see that they add a lot of West Coast swing and regular swing action.
Right.
Foxtrot has beautiful choreography to start with by itself. It doesn't necessarily need the interpretation of other dances. I don't mind a little flavor, however, it shouldn't be all about that.
See, actually, I think Nick's got it. I think he's going to win the Foxtrot tonight. It's very much freer.
This is personally my favorite Foxtrot couple, number 404, because they can create all of those linear lines. So much elasticity in this couple,
They
right?
have it.
They use each other's weight so well.
And Foxtrot.
I gotta tell you, I'm kind of sad that this is coming to the last dance.
I am too. Yeah, I wish there was a 5th dance. It's going so fast.
I want to see more.
It's almost too fast.
You can see the audience is so engaged.
Crowd loves.
Who's your
loves the
favorite couple
style.
out there, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, we do have the show dance coming up.
We do.
So that's a great opportunity to see their individuality.
And creativity, actually, as well.
And let's
Great
meet your
platform.
American Smooth finalists once again. Please welcome, from California, couple 121, Max Sinitsa and Tatiana Severskova.
She's a
From
beast.
California, couple 163, Nick Sheriamukin and Victoria.
I mean, you could see in Nick that he's not giving in anything.
No.
And I love this. What a
They want
difference
it.
in style.
They
What a
want to
difference
hang
in
on
style
to that
between the
title.
two of them.
Right.
It's awesome. They
From
both
Florida,
deserve
couple
it.
178, Roman Makashian and Galina Depkina.
I would be
These
surprised.
two-
I wouldn't be surprised if they were in the top 3 this evening.
These two are dancing better in the final than they did in the semi. In fact, I even said to Nadia in between, I was like, I'm a little worried about them because they look tired. They look
Yeah.
almost like
They weren't really seen in the
No.
beginning.
From Georgia,
right now, they
couple
are, like,
284,
all
Sergey
cylinders, as they
Sorshinsky
say.
and Yulia Vesera.
This one's a crowd favorite. They really are. I don't know if there'll be a judge
They're
favorite yet,
wonderful.
but they are so fun to watch.
What I like about them is they are good movers and they have definitely made movement and power
From New Jersey, double 337, Travis
They
and
quickly
Jamie
created their own
Todd.
style. You can never go wrong with them, with Travis and Jamie.
I love Travis and Jamie. Mike Ken and Barbie.
I don't know. I want them all to win. First place for everybody.
You know,
Do that?
the thing is, this, and I love that though. That's what it should feel like in a final.
Yeah, right.
Because I always used to think if you're in the final, that means you should have a chance to win.
That's right.
Yegor Novikov.
Focus on the smooth.
The smooth, and we have the toughs, or sorry, the Jensens in the rhythm.
Correct.
That's how important Ohio is. They want to focus on their category.
Your final dance.
Oh, there it goes. The final chance to impress the
And
judges.
music, please.
Because at this point, one mark could change the entire game.
Exactly.
That
This is it.
Oh, beautiful song. Oh, he's I'm gonna tell you, Maxis, what a challenge from Maxis.
That's right.
He's not gonna give in that easy. Trust me, he
No.
wants that championship.
That's right.
You might see some jumping around if that happens. Oh,
Look at her. Look at see
Jay
the balance. Oh, toughs, yeah.
Tubbs. It's unbelievable that move that it never fails them.
Right.
The amount of control and balance that that move requires is unreal. Max and Tatiana displaying a beautiful, beautiful strength and softness.
See, this is beautiful open work into the closed, and he does. Here's another one. Look at this.
Oh, amazing.
Right.
They really do have incredible speed.
Oh boy. Have fun, judges.
There will be some hearts broken tonight.
Either way.
They
Yes.
should admire for the major championship. I used to always order 2 videos, one of myself and one of the entire final. I appreciate it and respect it.
It's
true.
gonna be close, and it means a lot to these kids. You know, they all
Listen to the crowd.
There you have it.
Listen to the crowd. They're giving him a standing ovation, and they just hard-fought final.
This is the
Beautiful.
style. Look at our judges are even applauding. Look at them.
Yes.
I think we see Rufus Dustin is crying, I think.
Thank you, couples.
Pretty emotional there.
Thank you, judges. Competitors, please come to the on-deck area to choose the order of your performance for these
well, I can't wait to see these.
Oh, man. I wonder if I can sneak over and get the results early. I'm just dying to know. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Don't
I
do
want
it.
to.
Let's find out for real. Did you
We'll find
bring
out
chips?
together. I did bring chips. Chips, and this
Thank
is
you,
my
couples.
dinner.
Thank you, judges.
Peanut-
Guys,
No dinner here at the Ohio Star Ball. All right.
Speaking of chips, here comes the Latin.
I'm gonna eat my chips while you two Latin experts tell these the audience what's going to be going on here. Are you happy with the final? Do you think we've got the right
It's
six?
going to be the final of our professional international Latin championship. We want our adjudicators to take their
There's
places.
just one couple that I'm a little bit like, I don't know if I like them in a final. It's
It's hard to say. We'll see how they do. Keep your opinion to yourself until we see the final.
Well, I'm not going to express my opinion because all those 19 judges out there deserve
That's
to
right.
mark it the way they see
They
it.
had a reason for it, right? And they see it differently.
But I can disagree.
You absolutely can. That's part of
I
the
have the
fun.
mic.
That's right.
Truth is, these
Power of
couples
the
work so
microphone.
hard, and they all deserve to have a chance at that final. And if the judges saw it that way, then I have to respect it.
You know, I noticed that the majority of the couples that compete in the Latin and ballroom, they come from the coast, either the East Coast or the West Coast. Why do you think that is?
They like water.
You think it's flights? You think it's cities?
Information.
They like
It's
water.
where they're going to get the best information.
Okay.
You know, that's the way it used to be in England as well. Why did everybody flock to England? It was the center where all the information was, and the information circulated so quickly. So as long as
Thank
you
you,
were in
ladies and
London,
gentlemen.
you were getting the latest developments, the latest.
We are now going to proceed with our next event, the final
yeah,
round
right.
of your Open
So-
Professional International Latin Championship.
So me going to Des Moines, Iowa to get my coaching was probably not a good thing. That might explain a lot. What do you think?
Found a coach in Des
Please
Moines.
welcome from
Yeah.
Florida, couple 119,
All right, here we go.
Ivan
That explains a
Muñoz
lot,
and
actually. That does
Karen
explain a
Ruba.
lot.
Your next finalist. From New York, couple 217, Arthur Tarnowski and Anastasia Danilova.
This is clearly a crowd favorite. We have a lot of supporters here in the audience.
Your next finalist. From New Jersey, couple 227, Alan Gillen and Anna Oblakova.
It's nice for this couple.
Your next finalist. From California, couple 347, Francesco and Sabrina Bertini.
What is your rule on changing your outfit when it comes to the final?
Your next finalist from Utah, couple 412, Sasha Altakov and Cheyenne Murillo.
You know, if you're going for a major championship, change the dress. Oftentimes the thinking is that by changing the dress, you change your frame of mind, you change the energy, you change the look, you
And your
dance
next
differently.
finalist from California, couple 435, Mikhailo Bilapukov and Anastasia Shikolina.
I love this couple.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Open Professional International Latin Championship finalists.
I believe Mikhailo and Anastasia
And places
were last year's
competitors, here we
champions.
go. Cha-cha. Music, please.
I don't know if they are going to be having anyone really pushing them tonight. Yvonne and Karen. She had quite a extensive amateur career. Came here to dance with Yvonne probably 2 years ago, moving from
nice way of putting it, but truth is, he was paying attention to the audience. And when you have a beautiful girl in front of you, it's better to look at her than the audience. Francesca here showing nice rhythmicality. I haven't really been a great judge for them, however, I feel like tonight they're having a great night. But this partnership, I really love the boy.
217 is just a standout. It's our turn. And Anastasia from New York. Tony, do you know them?
Arthur Anastasia, they are unbelievable.
My goodness.
He comes from Ukraine. Anastasia I've known for many years. They got together about 5 years ago. They're actually recently married. They're an unbelievable couple. They really work hard.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite boys because I feel like he hears music differently.
Yes.
He performs based on rhythms, however, he really does express himself beautifully.
Right. No, I like that too because when I watch him dance, I do. I feel like I'm watching him actually dance to the song that's playing.
Correct.
Right.
He really takes it in. But he was trained in Ukraine by Litvinov School, which is a gentleman that passed away because of cancer, unfortunately. But anybody that came out of his school was trained the same way, is to react.
I see.
A little too quiet for me. It's a samba.
You do have the ability to create more contrast, more light and shade from picks and swells. Don't seem to.
There's Arthur and Nastasia. He's such a man on the dance floor. He makes her feel like a woman every time. A beautiful samba. Yes, absolutely beautiful.
A bit more power than the other men on the floor.
Correct.
That works well. I think Ivan is a little busy, a little light.
He's a little upright. I don't feel like he's wide enough in his movement. Instead of using his rib cage to create hip action and leg action, he's using... Yes, absolutely. Correct. I do like the way he partners her, though, however. He's really good lead. However, the lead should come from a place of rhythmicality.
I love this next dance, the rumba. To me, it really shows their artistic ability, the feeling.
The rumba is like the foxtrot in the ballroom. It's really
Right.
the dancer's dance.
Right.
I call it the exposing dance. It exposes whether you got it or you don't.
So you've exposed yourself several times in the rumba. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. But we're not talking about my outfit now.
Exposing dance. Is that right? Is this your costume? Here we go.
Nice change
Let's
of
not ruin the mood.
atmosphere.
Definitely set myself up for that one. But what I mean by exposure is that if you have troubles with your footwork, balance, or anything that has to do with hip action in relation to music, rumba tends to expose it.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to explain it too. You're right. You know, it's slow tempo. It's all about balance, light and shade.
And it really just shows you whether the man and woman really have a connection. And I'm not talking about the attachment that everybody focuses on. I'm talking about emotionally, physically, verbally, visually, all of the
That
above.
synergy, you know?
Yes.
Are they like one brain out on the dance floor?
Nadia, what were you saying? Because I'd love to hear your opinion on this.
No, I'm just, with these couples, one of the things about the rumba is it's an opportunity to really evaluate their skill, the technical skill, the amount of control through the feet and legs
That's a great dress on this young lady. I don't know if that's a dress that I would wear in a final for a pro.
See, and
Pro event.
yeah.
I'm talking about how important that costuming is. You know, it makes you look.
Let's hear it for your
I will be
finalists,
honest, I was
ladies and
kind of
gentlemen.
surprised that none of them changed their costume for the final.
Yeah. It's bold to do that, isn't it?
It is bold because I used to show up at the major championships, which was USBC in Ohio, and I had a different costume for every round.
Right. It is
I made
bold.
sure
It's
I looked
expensive.
fresh.
That gets
Yeah, but at this
expensive
day and
these
age,
days.
all of these couples have sponsors.
Actually, that's very true. They do. They can just run out the.
And
Well,
this-
no,
And
Karen
places
changed
couples
her
once
dress.
again.
There is one couple. Karen changed her dress.
Okay, just one out of
There's one out of
6.
6. That's true. But you see,
Possibility.
on the other hand,
Music, please.
we have to make sure that it's not a fashion show. That it really stays about the dancing.
But for me, it's about the freshness, about how much you care about it. When you wear a fresh shirt, it then makes you dance a certain way.
Here, I love that Francesco's using the space so well. Moving across the floor, yeah, it's very good. This is an asset for him as a shorter, smaller couple. See, Ivan's center point of gravity is basically too high, so your eye gets distracted by the activity of the shoulders. We haven't seen much of Sasha and Cheyenne, but it really is a wonderful result for them making this final. Oh, there they are. Good.
Sasha is one of the strongest boys on the floor.
Oh, well,
He really is.
By far.
he's got power.
Yep, he does. He understands what he's doing in each dance.
His entire body dances.
She's a wonderful foil. because
What I love is that she started as a student, right?
she was his pro-am student.
Yeah.
She's come a very long way. You know, I think that she's quite young as well. So as time goes by, she will develop more maturity and identity, self-identity with what she represents in the dancing.
Yeah, Cheyenne comes from a dance family. All of her brothers dance. Many of them have been involved in Broadway type shows and events. Mom and dad own a studio. And I believe they teach a lot of kids. A lot of kids classes.
I love when I hear about that about couples that they get back. In fact, when the juniors and all the kids were dancing here this entire weekend, the entire ballroom was filled with all of these couples taking care of their kids. There's a sense of pride of creating the next
Right.
generation.
Absolutely.
There's something about this song that just gets you going.
They took it to the third highlight.
Yes, they did.
I feel like
Makes it
Nadia, they want to
And
make
let's
sure they
meet
keep
your
you
lucky
happy.
finalists once
That's
again, ladies and gentlemen.
We gotta keep
Please
Nadia
welcome
happy.
from Florida, couple 119, Ivan Moyavka and Karen Ruba. From New York, couple 217, Archer Tarnowski and Anastasia Danilova.
Yeah, this is my winner.
Yes.
And I feel like overall, and I don't know where they're placed, but I feel like overall, they're having the best night.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. She is
From
just
New
exquisite,
Jersey, couple
and he is.
227,
He's my. I told you, he's my
Alan
favorite male
Gillen
dancer right now in the
and
club.
Yeah.
They're a great couple as well. This is a great result for them being in this final.
From California, couple 347, Francesco and Sabrina Bertini.
couple reminds me of Jean-Marc and France from Canada. Jean-Marc General and France
I
Rousseau.
miss them.
I miss them too. And this couple, they sort of have that same appeal and that personality. And they are fighters. They're going to be around a long time.
And from California, couple 4-3-5, Mikhailo Bilobukov and Anastasia Shikolina.
Another great couple. She can't stop, right?
I love this couple.
I do too. This is another couple there.
I think it's going to be between Artem and him.
Yeah, I think it's between
Thank
the
you,
two.
competitors. And places once again, competitors, your final dance, the jive. And music.
All right, I'm going to put you on the hot seat right now. I'm going to make you judge this. How would you judge the jive? So as you watch it, let the audience at home get a feel for how you go about it.
Crowd loves them, don't they? Right, exactly.
I didn't see any dollar signs coming out.
A little too close to the audience.
Oh, far too much. It makes no sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your professional international Latin.
Well, it gets more intimate, doesn't it? Everything goes in.
Nadia, can you tell me what do you feel like about that? Because I feel like you're holding back.
I want to know who you think the winner is.
I want to know, yeah, definitely.
The winner will be Mikhailo. He needs to see that. That's, I really did. They'll be the winners tonight. And
Well, our two couples here that we like, they seem to be challenging the audience. Whoever leaves on the floor last, see, they're going to wait. Oh, there we go.
take their bow, make sure you're the last
You know,
one
that's
on.
called the Tony Dovolani move.
That's called a
famous for
competitive
that.
strategy.
Right.
You gotta appreciate your audience.
See, there it is. Sometimes they can make a difference.
They always have for me because I always danced for them. Woo.
Well, that was very fun. We had a great
Was.
time commentating.
Huh? Now we're going to move into the show dance.
Now we're moving to the show.
This is
dance.
where Tony left us last night because he had to get ready for his number. So
Yeah, I can't wait to give my opinion on this because even last night as I was getting ready, I was taking a glimpse at what the couples were bringing out there. I was really impressed with some, and I was really disappointed with others.
it was crazy. I mean, they really tried to do everything not to do anything similar to the style they were.
Correct. And to me,
representing
it's like, wait,
some of
why are you going so different where... I understand if it's comical. I understand if you're trying to be different with a purpose. But to be different just to be different is not the smartest thing in the world.
Well, that's true. You make a good point on that. I mean, what we appreciated was that they took the time to actually come up with something to make it more of an audience, get that audience involved, you know,
Yeah.
try and sway the judges in that way. But at the same time, you can't go too much in one direction where you think it's funny, and it may start off funny and then starts to make no sense.
Well,
for
you
a
start
couple of
getting a little
hours like that.
confused
Right.
because you go, where are you taking me?
Right.
I always said that within 10 seconds, the audience should know where you're trying to take them.
Right.
Unless it's a mysterious number which could go either way and you accept the fact that it could go either way.
Right. Unless your intention
Yeah.
is to change their mood, change their mind. All right, here we go. We're calling out the judges. We're going to start off with our American smooth show dance numbers. Get a chance to see our 6 finalists again. Save that box. I had to get another check for someone else. You have another check coming? Didn't give you anything for this?
Thank you, judges. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we proceed with our professional American Smooth Show Dance Championship. Please welcome to the dance floor your first presentation from New Jersey, couple 337, Travis and Jamie Tuft.
This is where they excel.
Oh, this is great. This is already.
So what do you think? Can you picture them on Harley Davidsons now?
With that outfit on.
She was born in Idaho, raised by a family of ranchers, and she's a hunter. She has her own Harley Davidson motorcycle. Her and Travis travel around the country on their free time. They're outdoor enthusiasts.
They're just a beautiful couple.
Totally. This is a great number.
I love this number because it really showcases them, like the range that they have.
Right.
Awesome. This is a great number.
Very contemporary, such another side of the whole personality. I really enjoy that.
We need to pay you guys tonight, right? Not mail you a check. You know what you're getting paid. You know what you're getting paid?
Ladies and gentlemen, couple 337, Travis and Jamie Tuft. Thank you. Your next presentation, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Georgia, couple 284, Sergey
That was amazing.
and Yulia Vesela.
Wow, look at this. These couples really go all out. They go all out.
Wow. What's this?
It's another couple that has that same versatility.
Well, she could do a lot of great lifts, so I hope they utilize that.
I don't know if I'm digging this.
Well, she got stuck.
We just got started.
Oh,
That was brilliant.
That was.
A little bit classical with a little bit of edge to it. Very entertaining.
Yeah, cute. I guess I just think they're such a beautiful couple, and they have so many. Their talent is just unlimited, and I think I don't know if I'm sold on that routine. But that's maybe just a personal.
Yeah, it could be
preference.
just a flavor, personal
I
flavor.
I love her legs. I love the way she used them. Right, one of the best. So I love when they showcase that on her.
We have Galina and Roman here. I love that they went the beautiful route.
I like this.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful piece of music.
How I've lived till now. I tell them I
Male singer with a strong female dancer. This fits them so well.
Yeah. Very nice.
how lonely life has been.
And she's so capable.
With nothing
Absolutely.
Anything.
Anything.
I remember when she first came to this country, as soon as I saw her, I was like, this is a special girl. She can take emotion and take it to a whole other level.
and left to me the shadows follow me and the night won't set me free.
She's always so well balanced. It's really a pleasure to watch.
It's a great number. So Dan, would you say this is like one of your favorites?
Oh, I think this is my favorite so far. I really do. I think that was beautiful. To this style, look at the audience is standing up. That's how much they love this. This is a couple that could, on any competition, on any night, end up really screwing up the final results.
I agree.
Yeah, they really can. They're in a position like Max and Tatiana said, a few other couples. I think they're going in that direction.
And you can see the judges smiling. It's wonderful to see that
Right.
they are also enjoying it.
I enjoyed the other two numbers, but I think that was the best in this style so far.
Yes, so far.
So far, I would agree on that.
Your next presentation, please welcome from California, double
Touched my heart.
404, Yegor Novikov and
Now I may.
Alexandra Smirnova.
My weekend is complete. My heart has been touched.
All right, I'm actually curious to see what you're going to come
I'm
up with.
curious with each one of these couples. They're all amazing, right?
Young man.
Here's another great guy.
He used to dance tan dance before with his ex-partner.
Oh boy. Here we go.
See, that music is so important. Great piece of music changes the energy in the room.
Oh man, they are owning it tonight, aren't they?
Most certainly, you can tell they're having a good time.
I really like her in this simple style.
Uh-huh.
Right.
This audience is in for such an amazing show.
Oh, they
right?
are. They are. What a treat.
We're seeing the best in the world in what they do.
We are.
And ladies and gentlemen, couple 404, Igor Novikov and Alexander Smirnov.
Nadia and I were saying yesterday that we were wondering if the organizers decided to put
Your
a
next
shorter
presentation,
time limit on
ladies and
these
gentlemen,
solos,
please welcome from
which we really
California,
liked,
couple
because to me they were
163,
short,
Nigeria
good,
Mukin
to the
and
point, and on to the
Victoria.
next one. Sometimes these can linger on, and we noticed that yesterday.
I like the fact that they're short, actually.
I do too.
Because it's like, if you can't tell a story in a minute and 45 seconds, then
Thank you. That old expression, leave them wanting more.
See, this is where Victoria excels. She and Tatiana, they're so committed to what they're doing.
Sometimes someone hurts you so bad, it stops hurting at all
You can't help but get involved in what it
until
is.
something makes you feel again.
It's pretty deep.
Then it all comes
She's
back.
always on her feet.
Every word, every hurt, every moment. How could you ever understand where I come from? Even if you ask, even if you listen, you're not really hear or see.
I don't think anybody transitions their body weight better than this woman. How she moves from one foot to another.
This is what I love about Victoria's dancing.
Sorry, you haven't walked my path. You haven't seen what I've seen.
Outstanding.
wow. Man, beautiful.
We're so lucky as we watch it here on the monitor because we
Right.
can see
and Victoria.
There's many different styles of dancing and types of dancers, and this woman is so strong. And Tony, you had a strong female partner.
And now your
And you know, your approach
in our
as a male
American
dancer,
Smooth Show
when you
Dance
get a woman like
Championship
that,
from
it's a little bit
California, couple
of
121. Max
you know,
Driving a Ferrari, you don't have to step really hard into the gas. You just tap it.
right. You just have to know.
And it's going to
How to-
react. I thought maybe we could take a course on how to lead and
There we go.
There's Max.
Oh, I think she's late.
I guess she is. Where is she?
She's standing off. Oh, there we go. Well, this is Max Sinitsa.
Oh, there's something wrong.
I'm not convinced yet. I still think this is part of the routine.
It has to be part of the routine.
A little frustrated there, maybe a little angry.
I think they've just used up a minute and a half of their routine. They all come together now.
Tango. Of course.
Oh, a little French homage.
Going on here.
They are so smart to pick this dance for their show dance. Look at the speed.
That was something.
Oh my goodness. How about that?
That was amazing.
Oh, look at them. They took it.
This entire audience was on their feet.